2025 U.S. Open, Novak Djokovic vs. Taylor Fritz, quarterfinal key match preview Arthur Ashe Stadium, night session, second match. In a rematch of their quarterfinal match at the 2023 U.S. Open, Djokovic and Fritz will meet once again on the biggest stage in tennis. Tuesday's evening showdown will be their fourth at the majors, including two at the Australian Open, 2021-2024. Djokovic is a perfect 10-0 against the American, including 5 wins at the ATP Masters 1000 level. 7 of their 10 meetings have come on hard courts, including each of the past 6. 8 of Djokovic's wins have come in straight sets, with their 2 Melbourne meetings the exceptions. Fritz battled back from 2 sets down to force a 5th set at the 2021 Australian Open, which the Serb went on to win, and he claimed the second set in their 2024 Melbourne meeting. Djokovic is bidding to complete the box set of Grand Slam semi-finals this year. He reached that stage at the previous 3 majors, but remains in search of his first Slam final since last summer at Wimbledon. Fritz is on the brink of his second consecutive major semi-final after reaching that stage at Wimbledon for the first time. The American advanced to 4 Grand Slam quarterfinals from 2022 to 24, then went beyond that for the first time by reaching last year's U.S. Open final. Djokovic, making his 19th U.S. Open appearance, is seeking sole possession of the all-time record for Grand Slam titles, 25, and attempting to tie Jimmy Connors, Roger Federer, and Pete Sampras for most U.S. Open men's singles titles in the Open era, 5. The Serb's 10 U.S. Open men's singles final appearances are already the most in the Open era. Fritz is making his 10th consecutive U.S. Open main draw appearance, 2016-25, his first as a top 5 seed and his 4th as the number 1 American man. Last year, he beat compatriot Frances Tiafoe in the semi-finals to become first American men's Grand Slam finalist since Andy Roddick at 2009 Wimbledon and first at the U.S. Open since Roddick in 2006. While Djokovic owns a 10-0 head-to-head record against Fritz, the Serb's dominance is even more lopsided against 4 other men: Gael Monfils, 20-0, Jeremy Chardy, 14-0, Milos Raonic, 12-0, and Andreas Seppi, 12-0. Jannik Sinner sharpens title defense with Bublik blowout at 2025 U.S. Open World number 1, and defending U.S. Open champion Jannik Sinner humbled Alexander Bublik to storm into the quarterfinals, setting up a showdown with fellow Italian Lorenzo Musetti. Sinner completed the 6-1, 6-1, 6-1 triumph in just 81 minutes against his overwhelmed opponent, who committed 13 double faults, the last one on match point, among 31 unforced errors. Bublik loomed as a dangerous opponent for Sinner, as one of only 2 men, the other being Carlos Alcaraz, to defeat the Italian in the past 52 weeks. He rode an 11-match winning streak after recent clay court titles in Gstaad and Kitzbühel and had won 20 of his past 22 matches since the start of Roland Garros, where he reached the quarterfinals. He'd also held every service game he'd played at the 2025 U.S. Open, a 55-game streak Sinner snapped in the very first game of the match. Sinner broke Bublik again en route to a 3-0 lead, looking extremely sharp in his first appearance under the Arthur Ashe Stadium lights this year. Bublik tried everything, including drop shots and underhand serves, to counter the Sinner onslaught. But nothing worked, and the world number 1 had the first set in his pocket after 23 minutes. Perhaps feeling the effects of his late-finishing 5-set win over Tommy Paul in the 3rd round, Bublik could not find his normally devastating serve. He double-faulted to drop serve in the second game of set 2, one of 6 he would commit during the second frame, while Sinner's serve was firing, with a 5th ace ensuring a 2-0 lead. Bublik pulled off some electric shot-making in the 3rd set to ignite the crowd, and avoided a 3rd-set bagel when, at 0-4, 15-40, benefiting from a slight dip in Sinner's concentration to escape with a hold, then generate his first break point of the match. Yet the defending champion erased that break chance with an unreturnable serve, then broke Bublik for the 8th time in the match to progress. By surrendering only 3 games, it equals the most dominant win of Sinner's Grand Slam career, and it was not dissimilar to their match in Paris, where Sinner ended Bublik's quarterfinal run with a 6-1, 7-5, 6-0 triumph. What it means: Sinner certainly appears back on course after his third-round wobble against Denis Shapovalov, who stretched the Italian to 4 hard-fought sets in a match spanning more than 3 hours. The opening set against the Canadian is the only one Sinner has lost this tournament. That match unfolded in warmer daytime temperatures at Flushing Meadows, whereas on Monday night, the cooler, relatively still evening conditions inside suited Sinner perfectly. The win keeps alive his quest for a 4th straight Grand Slam title on hard courts and his 3rd major crown of the season. Match point: Sinner has now reached at least the quarterfinals at 8 consecutive Grand Slam tournaments. The last time he was defeated before that stage was at the 2023 US Open, when he fell in the 4th round to Alexander Zverev. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Got a question, opinion, or suggestion? Drop a comment below. I read all of them, and I often feature interesting ones in my next videos. And most importantly, for more exclusive boxing highlights and celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you awesome content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.